Hi, everyone. During the holidays, we tend to get a lot of questions about how to change the routing for your main lines when your offices or locations are going to be closed for the holidays. So this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to make sure your calls are routing properly on those days that you're closed. To start off, you'll need to log into the manager portal with an Office Manager or above login. If you're logged in and you don't see a screen similar to what is being displayed right now, then you're probably not an Office Manager. If you need to be, please contact support at g12com.com and ask that they increase your privileges to Office Manager. Once you're logged in as an Office Manager, what we're going to do is go to this icon here that looks like a little clock labeled timeframes. Go ahead and select on that and you'll be taken to the timeframes screen. If you've been with us through one holiday already, the likelihood that you already have a holiday time frame is pretty high. So as you can see here, I already have a holiday time frame. So for those of you that this already exists, what you're going to do is select this pencil button over here that is titled Edit, and that will allow you to make any changes to that existing holiday time frame that's already in place. So as you can see, I already have Christmas Day in here, and it starts at 12 a.m., ends at 11:59 p.m. on the 25th. So if you are actually going to be closed on the 24th and the 25th, you can actually go ahead and just update this date on the left-hand side. That's the start date, and then your end date will be the 25th. So now that I've made that change, you can see it's going to be an all day on the 24th and all day on the 25th. So that will cover those 2 days that you're closed. If you already know that you're going to be closed for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, you can add those dates as well by selecting this green Add Date Range button. And again, you would just select your dates. And say you're just going to be closing early for New Year's Eve. You can adjust this time to where it's not the entire day. You can do that by clicking and dragging these slider buttons down here. So say you're going to be closing at 3 o'clock rather than 5 o'clock, you can simply click and drag this slider button to 3 p.m. and you'll see that it updates, and that time frame would then take effect at 3 p.m. rather than 12 a.m. Once you have any dates that you want added in there, go ahead and click Save. Keep in mind, if you already know your 2019 holiday dates, you can get those added in now and save yourself some time later. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And you can verify that those dates have been added simply by hovering over this specific dates, and it will show you the begin and end dates of that time frame. Now, if you've gotten to this screen and you don't see a holiday time frame, all you have to do is select Add Time Frame. Simply give your time frame a new name or a name. Since I already have a holiday time frame, I'm going to say Holiday 2. And to get that option to add specific dates, you're going to select this radio button here that says specific dates or ranges. And then you'll see the pop-up here where you can add your dates. So I'll go ahead and throw something in here and click Save. And you see that the timeframes updated with that Holiday 2. And you can see 12/25 as my date there. So to make sure that this applies correctly to your main line or to your main numbers, go ahead and click on the Users tab. For most of our customers, we do have a user built called Mainline User or MLU. This is going to be where we actually route all of your main numbers based on your requirements. So if you select on the name Mainline User or MLU, it will allow you to edit that user. It'll initially take you into the Profile tab, but where we're going to want to make changes is Answering Rules. So go ahead and select on Answering Rules. And again, if you've been with us for a holiday already, you may see that the holiday time frame is already active or is already listed in the Answering Rules. If that's the case, just make sure that the description here shows the destination that you're wanting. If it does, you're done. If this needs to be updated to a different destination, you can select on the edit pencil on the right-hand side. And say for this holiday, you're going to be forwarding your calls to an answering service. You are going to simply enter an 11-digit number. So that's a 1 plus the 10-digit phone number of the answering service. So in this case, I'll just put in an 11-digit number here. Once you have that entered, go ahead and select Save, and you'll see your timeframes update with that destination. If you get to this screen and you do not have a holiday timeframe listed in your answering rules, you're going to select Add Rule. You'll select your newly created timeframe from this dropdown. So in this case, I just added Holiday 2. I'll go ahead and select on that. And then you are going to apply whatever destination you want your calls to reach while you're out of the office. So you can put in, if you have a call center that's going to be running kind of a skeleton crew during your holiday, you can enter a call queue here. If you want them to go straight to voicemail, you can simply type in voicemail and select the user you want all of those voicemails to go to. So I can say I want all of my calls or all of the main number calls to go to my voicemail. You would simply type in voicemail and find the user that you're wanting it to go to. You can also do the same thing that we did when we edited the holiday timeframe and enter your answering service. You can also enter a cell phone number as well. So if you still want to receive those phone calls, but you don't want them going through the office and just to your cell phone, enter your 11-digit cell phone number here as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and say send it to the queue. And you'll see the timeframes update with that new holiday too. Now keep in mind when applying timeframes to your mainline user, our system does check the timeframes based on order. So it will first check the first line, in this case, which is holiday, to see if it matches on anything. So it will look at that holiday time frame, look for today's date and time, and it will skip over that since it doesn't match anything. It will check holiday 2. We'll skip over that since it doesn't currently match today's time and date as well. And it will continue on down that line until it finds something that it matches on. So in this case, the default is active, which you can see here with this blue active icon. So that's also a way that you can check to make sure that your holiday time frame is active. If you're kind of hesitant and just want to verify that things are acting the way that they should be come the holiday, you can always log in here and verify which time frame is showing as active. I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call or send us an email at support@g12com.com.